Drink it in, people. Might be the last time you ever see this cap. Hello, wonderful people. Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel. And today I'm going to be doing a live review of the new double from Trinergy, Romantic Story. What's that? I hear you say third live review of the week. Oh my god, no way. I can't believe he's doing it. But, I mean, yeah, the releases have been good, but more importantly, spread out over the course of the week. So each one has had its own spot and its own little gap, its own place in the week and schedule, if you like. And yeah, that's just how it rolls sometimes. That's how we do. But yeah, here today we have the debut for Trinergy on Halcyon, who, you know, Trinergy's put out quite a lot in the last year or so. And we're talking Never Say Die, Disciple, Circus, Stratos, you know, all sorts of collaborations as well. So the man's getting about. Do you know what I mean? Like he's getting about. And now a nice little double right here for his latest offering on Halcyon. And I think this might be the first double that I'm covering since Show Tracks by Skrillex, which was, or is, I think, a couple of years old by now. But yeah, I could be wrong. But anyway, looking forward to it. These right here, and a big fan of Trinergy's style, have been for a few years now, and hearing these for the first time, providing comment along the way, you know how we do. Okay, let's go. First up here, we have the title tune, Romantic Story. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh. That was really, fucking hell, just taking me back a bit there with the harmonious feel of it, just so genuine and pure. The musicality was just, oh, sumptuous. I mean, people might not like me for saying this, and I suppose Trinergy as well, but it does have a bit of a distinct Leo Trix vibe to it. You know, the kind of stuff he's been putting out recently. Oh, man! Oh! Oh, that is moving me. That is moving me. That is just so unbelievably perfect for Halcyon. Like, I almost cannot put it quite into words, like how much that song fits for Halcyon and how much it just feels like him. You know, I might have mentioned earlier on, you know, a couple of seconds ago, how I thought it did have a bit of a likeness to a fair bit of the stuff that Leo Trix is putting out at the moment. You know, that glitchy, rhythmy, and very melody-infused kind of dubstep, you know, that kind of bass music. This definitely has a bit of a Trinergy spin on it, I would say. You know, it's got that, you know, I think the melody just going really deep and just having quite a melancholic feel to it. Whereas, you know, Leo Trix, I think, maybe goes a bit more for the more poppier side of rhythm dubstep and the kind of future rhythm approach that he's got going on there. But yeah, really, you know, fully developed and embellished, just melancholy and solemn feeling here to this future rhythm from Trinergy, even though at the same time it is quite upbeat and quite chirpy and quite fun and full of life. So quite an interesting contrast going on there between it being, yeah, just quite happy and, you know, feel good, and then having a real kind of darkness and reflective tone to it. The introduction was glorious with the Russian and the twinkly instrumental, was a good combination, and then it just kind of bloomed and flowered into this beautiful melodic sequence, which very much set us up for what was to follow, and it gave it a bit of depth early on, which I think was good, just for giving the tune a bit of character early doors, and again, yeah, just set up the heaviness perfectly, which is just, oh god, I cannot I can't get over it, and I can imagine it's one that I'm gonna enjoy so much more going forward as I hear it again and again, because yeah, the musicality there was just, it was beautiful. It was just so, yeah, glorious and sumptuous and summery and all of that. Beyond that, the production is also really good. You know, always with, well, with any music of any kind, I think, you know, this is always going to be my stance, but you can have the best ideas in the world, but they're nothing without the production actually being good. The invention can be there, but if it isn't produced well, if it doesn't have that body to it and it's all fleshed out and given a nice sheen, then you're just not going to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? It's not actually going to be pleasant to listen to and good on the ear. But that is exactly what we get here, you know, a song that just glides along so well and has a fantastic stream-like quality to it, you know, never having any kind of break moments that don't make sense, I don't think. It all coheres, and the definition of pretty much every sound here that we get is very good. So, I mean, a lot of it, if not pretty much all of it, is working here in this opener, the title tune, Romantic Story. A good opener here, and a tough act to follow for the second tune, which I'm gonna hear right now. Here we have Starfall in Russian and in English. So thanks for that. Not feeling quite as engaged or enthused with this one. Feels more like just an outlay of summery vibes and feeling, well, good feeling, as opposed to having a particular idea shining through, I would have to say. Like, undeniably, again, very feel-good and summery and melodic. But yeah, I don't know, just not grabbed by it. Okay. As I said, the title tune was always going to be quite a tough act to follow, and I think that was proven here, because you know, this one for me just not quite as engaging as a whole idea. You know, undeniably got the summery vibes on lock, very colourful, very melodic, and it's the kind of tune that I'm going to be playing when I'm walking down the road and it's very, you know, sunny and I'm feeling good. And all that serotonin is just kind of fucking rushing right through my body. But I just don't think there's enough for me on the ideas front for me to want to go back to it again and again. You know, the first tune here, Romantic Story, the more I think about it, and when I was hearing it, it was, you know, I was thinking this could be one of my favourite tracks of the year, you know, not even joking. So, you know, this one was always going to be in a bit of a sticky situation in terms of following it up. And it is good, as I said, you know, it has some good features to it. But ultimately, I go back to music because, you know, I have particular moments or just, yeah, snippets or motifs, whatever you want to call them, that I want to hear again and again, and which just get me going and are exciting. And I'm not sure that this tune has that, in my opinion. Also for me, I would have to say the production isn't quite as good and on point as what we get on Romantic Story. You know, feeling a bit more flat, not quite as rounded, not as much depth to it, I think, in the heavier moments, which is a bit of a shame and could have elevated those moments a bit more, in spite of their, again, for me, not being, you know, quite enough of an idea there. But still, if the production was just a bit more, yeah, rounded and full, then that could have helped it along. But in those focal moments, for me, it just, again, paling in comparison with its predecessors. So, yeah. A decent double overall from Trinergy for Halcyon, and, yeah, a lot of colour involved, a lot of melody involved, and a good amount of heaviness too, I think, and just very feel-good on the whole. And the Russian, I think, was a great inclusion. Just a very, yeah, happy and good feeling little double here from Trinergy, and you know, quite clear by now, I think, which one I preferred. I genuinely think Romantic Story could be, or could end up being, one of my favourites of the year, you know. Just such a perfect mix of melody, production, idea, and the relationship between all the different sequences as well. I think in that tune, just spot on, and couldn't really find any fault with it. I might do when I hear it again, but yeah, that was that one. From what I remember, when I heard it, I was just thinking, yeah, this is fucking incredible. Like, I'm liking it a lot. By no means straight hate for that tune, Starfall. You know, a lot to get out of it still. But yeah, a good little double for the Trinergy Halcyon debut, and yeah, what did you guys make of it? I want to know. Drop your comments on these tunes and the double overall in the comments down below. Yeah. Beyond that, if you're enjoying the content, then subscribe if you're yet to, and hit the bell along the way, and my social media accounts and Discord, as well as the Nawtystep Patreon page if you want to help the channel grow, reach its full potential. All of that, then they're all linked below, and yeah, the link for the Patreon down below. Check out the tiers and get involved. But yeah, keep it naughty. If it's naughty, then you know, and I shall see all of you legends in the next one. Peace.